A broke nurse, drowning in debt, weds a dying billionaire to save her dying brother, counting days till his end frees her. But when he defies death, his gaze shifts from gratitude to something deeper, shadowed by a secret room where time stopped at 3:17. Did her care rewrite his fate, or is she caught in a trap of his making? One truth could save them, or destroy her. Before watching full, comment below from where you watching, also like the video and press subscribe button. The story starts in a dark, quiet hospital room. Mira, a kind nurse in her late 20s, is taking care of Vikram Raichand, a rich man in his 40s who is dying. She's poor, tired, and overworked, but she still adjusts his foredrip with gentle hands. His face is white and his breathing is weak, like he's slipping away. Suddenly, a lawyer walks in with a strange offer. Vikram wants to marry Mira before he dies. In return, he'll give her family a lot of money to escape their hard life. It feels wrong, but it's a chance to save her family. Mira's heart breaks when her mom begs her to say yes. Her little brother is sick and they can't pay his hospital bills. Mira doesn't want this. She's always dreamed of marrying someone she loves, not a stranger who's about to die. But seeing her mom cry and thinking of her brother's pain makes her feel trapped. She says yes even though it hurts her soul. The wedding happens right there in the ICU. It's fast and cold, no flowers, no smiles, just the sound of machines beeping. Mira feels like she's losing herself. When Mira signs the marriage papers, Vikram looks at her with weak, fading eyes and whispers, "You're not just saving your family, you're saving me." His voice is soft, almost gone, and Mira thinks he's confused or lost in his sickness. But those words stick in her mind, they feel heavy, like they mean more than she understands. The audience feels it too. Why did he say that? Is it just his illness talking, or is there something deeper? It's a mystery that pulls you in, making you want to know what's really in his heart. Days after the strange ICU wedding, something unbelievable happens. Vikram starts getting better. His skin isn't so pale anymore and his breathing steadies. The doctors are stunned, throwing around words like miracle and remission as they scratch their heads over his rare disease. For Mira, this is a nightmare. She thought she'd be free once he passed, her family's debts paid off, but now she's stuck as his wife. Vikram, suddenly full of life, doesn't see it that way. He's grateful, almost childlike in his excitement, and insists she leave her cramped apartment to live in his massive mansion. It's a world of marble floors and chandeliers, but to Mira, it feels like a golden cage. She's torn. Her plan was to endure, not to stay. Why is fate playing this cruel trick on her? The audience starts wondering, is this recovery real or is something else keeping him alive? As days pass, Vikram's eyes linger on Mira longer than before. It's not just because she nursed him, it's her strength, the way she stands tall even when life weighs her down. He tries to win her over with extravagant gifts, a necklace that sparkles like stars, a car she could never dream of. But Mira pushes them away, her voice sharp, "I'm not a prize you won." She's fierce, unyielding, and it only makes him admire her more. Yet there are moments that catch her off guard, when he cracks a dry, sarcastic joke about his old hospital gown, and she can't help but laugh. It's quick, unguarded, and she hates herself for it. Her heart's fighting a battle she didn't sign up for. These small cracks in her armor make you question, is she starting to feel something too, or is it just pity? The tension simmers, pulling you deeper into their messy, unexpected bond. Then curiosity takes over. Wandering the mansion one night, Mira finds a locked door. She picks the lock, her nurse's hands are steady, and steps into a room that stops her cold. Hundreds of clocks line the walls, all frozen at 3:17. The air feels heavy, like time itself is trapped there. Vikram catches her, his face darkening as he snaps, "Don't touch my past." He slams the door shut, but it's too late. She's seen the shadows in his eyes. What happened at 3:17? Why is it a secret he guards so fiercely? Things get murkier when Vikram's sister Ria storms in. She's all sharp edges and venom, calling Mira a gold digger who's after his fortune. Ria drops cryptic hints about his miracle, sneering that it's not what it seems. Mira's mind races. Did Vikram trick her somehow? The mystery thickens and you're left itching to know. What's he hiding and how does it tie to his survival? The tension peaks when Mira sees Vikram in a new light. They're outside one day when a child darts into traffic. Vikram, still weak, lunges to push the kid out of harm's way, collapsing afterward as Mira rushes to his side. Her hands tremble as she checks his pulse. He's alive, but barely. It's reckless, selfless, and it shakes her. This isn't the cold billionaire she imagined. It's a man who'd risk everything for a stranger. She's angry, confused, Why does he keep surprising her? Her plan was to leave once her brother's bills were paid, but now her heart's tangled up. Vikram's feelings are growing, soft and real, while she's desperate to escape. The audience is hooked, asking, is this love sneaking in or just a debt he's repaying with his life? Every moment pushes you to crave the truth behind his actions and her wavering resolve. Mira can't shake the image of those clocks, all stuck at 3:17, haunting her like a riddle she needs to solve. One stormy night, she corners Vikram in the mansion's library, her voice steady but her eyes blazing. Tell me what it means, she demands, pointing to the locked room in her mind. Vikram tries to turn away, but she steps closer, refusing to let him hide. Finally, he crumbles, his shoulders slump and his voice cracks as he confesses. Years ago, his fiancée died in a car crash at exactly 3:17. He was driving, distracted by an argument, and the guilt has been eating him alive ever since. His illness wasn't just physical, it was his heart giving up, drowning in regret. Mira's quiet strength, her refusal to pity him, woke something inside. He started fighting to live because of her. I didn't marry you to drag you down, he says, tears streaking his face. I married you because you made me want to breathe again. It's raw, messy, and Mira feels the weight of his words like a punch. The audience leans in. Was this all a desperate grab at redemption or something truer? His confession shifts everything she thought she knew, leaving her, and us, reeling with questions about his soul. Fury and softness war inside Mira. She understands his pain now, can feel it tugging at her own heart, but the sting of being used cuts deeper. You built this marriage on a lie, she snaps, her voice trembling as she backs away. She storms out into the rain, needing air, needing escape. Behind her, Vikram stumbles after her, calling her name, but his fragile body betrays him. He collapses, clutching his chest. Hours later, Mira's at the hospital, pacing the sterile halls when Ria finds her. The sister's sneer is gone, replaced by something softer. She admits Vikram paid for Mira's brother's treatment months ago, before he even proposed, using his own money in secret. He didn't want you to feel bought, Ria says. He wanted you to choose him. Mira's breath catches. His kindness wasn't a bribe, it was a plea. Her anger cracks and tears spill as she wrestles with this truth. The audience feels her turmoil. Can she forgive him or is trust too broken to mend? It's a knife-edge moment that keeps you glued. Mira walks back into Vikram's hospital room, her steps slow, her face unreadable. He's awake, pale as the sheets, tubes snaking from his arms. He looks at her, eyes full of quiet surrender, and speaks first. I won't chain you to a man who cheated fate, he says, sliding divorce papers across the table. His voice is steady but his hands shake. He's letting her go even if it kills him. Mira stares at the papers, her mind a storm of memories. His dry jokes, the way he saved that child, the clocks he couldn't face alone. She reaches into her bag and pulls out one of those broken clocks. She'd fixed it, set it ticking again. She places it by his bed, the soft sound filling the silence. Maybe fate cheated us both, she whispers, her fingers brushing his before pulling back. It's not a yes, not a no, it's a fragile thread between them, alive with possibility. The audience holds its breath. Will she sign the papers or rewrite their story? The choice hangs heavy, unspoken, pulling you to the edge. The camera drifts back, showing them sitting there, the clocks tick, the only sound breaking the stillness. It's a quiet, aching moment that leaves you desperate to know what's next without giving it all away.